The consequences of the world's continuous quest for better technology are piling up. Televisions, monitors, computers, fax machines, cell phones, and anything with a circuit board or electric cord that's no longer being used represent the fastest growing municipal waste on Earth. Known as e-waste, it's posing a serious threat to the environment and costing companies millions of dollars. Collectively, there are over 1 billion computers in use, and over 100,000 of these are scrapped every day in America alone.
To process this kind of material, we need a new technique, new technology of equipment who can actually process this material so we can recover the commodities out of this waste stream.
Global Electric and Electronic Processing, or GEEP, provides a complete solution for the management of used technology and end-of-life electric and electronic waste.
GEEP is a service provider with a global footprint. We have our own proprietary software, which we can do inventory control all the logistics, and have the entire material stream always in the control of our own software. We are capable in all our locations to do refurbishing. Refurbishing means we use our own proprietary E-band, which we data wipe the material of this equipment. We are capable to do the remarketing of all those devices on a global scale. We have our own ERP1 and ERP2 system, which those two systems are the most advanced technology to recycle electronic waste stream into commodities. We have our own assaying lab, so we can control exactly how much precious metals it contains when we go to the final destination, to the refiner. GEEP is the only company who has a nanofuel technology where we can take a mixed plastic waste stream into diesel fuel.
With a global presence, GEEP works with clients to maximize their return on excess and end-of-life inventory in an environmentally safe manner, using a zero landfill objective.
Companies often have obsolete or decommissioned computers, laptops, printers, monitors, telecommunication equipment, or networking gear that they simply do not know how to properly dispose of. If any of these equipment or devices have value, we will receive them, refurbish them, and provide our customers with a maximum return on their investment. However, we will also provide them with peace of mind, assuring them that 100% of any data contained on those devices will be removed. Should donation be the channel of choice, we will deliver the assets to their charities. And finally, if there's no more value to be redeemed, we will provide 100% ecological recycling services.
Nearly 85% of all discarded electronics and electrical equipment is buried in landfills.
We have to think of the end of a product's life when we buy it. These electrical devices quite often contain hazardous materials, including lead, mercury, and brominated flame retardants. Lead is quite often used in the glass component of TVs and CRTs. They may have between 4 and 14 pounds of lead. Mercury is used in small amounts in bulbs that light flat panel computer monitors and notebooks. Brominated flame retardants are used in plastic cases and cable as a fire retardant. Cadmium is used in batteries for older laptops.
If not handled properly, these toxic substances can seep into the soil, poison rivers and water resources, as well as emit toxins into the air.
Inevitably, there's always a comparison of eco-efficiency of mining versus recycling. In our view, recycling is truly sustainable because it's a very efficient process in the cycle. A classic example in the industry is the production of 1 ton of aluminum, and the recycling of the aluminum reduces the greenhouse carbon dioxide emissions by about 6 tons. And that's just a snapshot of the overall industry, which leads to its viability and sustainability on a cost-effective standpoint.
In addition to returning equipment to the secondary market, GEEP takes companies' obsolete or unused equipment without any residual value and dismantles, separates, and recycles it.
We're like a factory in reverse. We don't assemble products here. What we do is we take the material, we unpackage it, down to raw commodities such as copper, plastics, aluminum circuit boards, and down to glass.
The material is fed into specially designed e-recycling equipment, known as ERP1 and ERP2.
We have our mixed metals, circuit boards, non-ferrous material, coppers, aluminums. We get glass from our CRT line, which is a panel glass, funnel glass, and we have mixed plastics. Mixed plastics actually go through a nanofuel process, which converts it into pure diesel fuel. The diesel fuel goes through our gensets on site, which actually powers our plant.
Reusing and recycling end-of-life electronics conserves natural resources and avoids air and water pollution, as well as greenhouse gas emissions that are caused by manufacturing new products.
The EPA states that if the 100 million cell phones that were ready for end-of-life management in 2006 would have been properly recycled, we would have had enough energy saved up to power approximately 194,000 households that year. Because the mining processes are avoided, tons of sand, soil, and rock don't have to be moved, large quantities of waste will be avoided, and substantially less fuel will be used.
E-waste processing is already a $30 billion business and will continue to grow as new technologies are introduced in the marketplace.
In North America, we dispose more than 2 million tons of electronic waste into landfill. If we would decide to stop export and stop landfilling, we would need more than 137 of our units to recycle this waste stream.
If you would like to learn more about GEEP, please call 1-866-288-8016 or visit them online at www.geepglobal.com.